Hello there! Welcome to another Rem619 video, and today I'm going to be covering a topic because I believe there's not enough Red Phantoms welcoming new players to the wonderful world of Dark Souls, so I'm going to do a video on how to get the Red Eye Orb early. Relatively. By early, I mean as low level as possible. Okay, so first of all, I like to start off by just quickly running over here to get a couple of basic items. Now, this guide is going to be aimed at people that have already completed the game, not new players like my OP early video. That, if you are completely new to the game, look at that, that's a complete fresh run through. Okay, so we go over here and we get ourselves a homeward bone from Firelink. After that, we're going to head down to the catacombs, press the button as we did in the OP early video. Like I said, if you're new, look at that one first. This is obviously some people who are a little bit more experienced with these areas. So we've gone down to the catacombs, and I've almost died, but not. So after we stop getting our roasted ass, we're going to start heading back out, run past the skellies, jump over down to here. I like to go see our gravelord in chief, which is mostly because we're going to get a +5 weapon by picking up the gravelord sword, but this will still match you with 0 to 10. That's how it works. Until +10 weapons, it's plus or minus 5. So a unique weapon at 5 is fine because we're going to get one with the dark hand when we join this covenant. After we've been to see the gravelord, we're going to drop down over to here to get Leroy in the catacombs. Our man Leroy's going to be doing all the work for us today. Leroy Jenkins. Good man, that man. Okay, so what you want to do when you first drop down is you're going to wait for Leroy to do what Leroy does best, which is, of course, go straight for those skellies. So once he engages them after he's dropped down, that's when you're going to start heading off to the next bit. So here he comes. Now he's going to act as our distraction, and after that you're going to run through to the boss fog, and you're going to make sure he comes up behind you. Don't jump down until he's come through. There is a very small chance that if you also don't let him engage skeletons, he will die. As for old Pinwheel with his joins, make him dead. Pick up whatever mask you want, it doesn't matter, it's random drop. You can always get the other ones later from patches, so don't worry if you don't get Mask of the Mother, which I think is the best one. Mask of the Child isn't too bad anyway because of stamina regen. It's only Father that's actually the useless one. After that, you're going to head on to the Taurus Demon and clear through as you would. Now, I'm not leveling at all, so because I'm worried, I'm going to be SL4 this whole run. Now, we got to speak to our boy Solet and praise that son. So we get our wipe zone. We don't want to miss that. There it is. For those who do want to praise it, you get up to that. Now, over here, we're going to roast ourselves some bacon. Trust me, killing this pig is going to make running through this area a lot easier. Tasty. With Pig Boy dead, we're going to run past all our Beldon Knights. For now, you have to respect them. They are the law. But later, well, not too long actually, later, just as soon as we get to Andre, we're not going to. So what you're going to want to do is pick your PvP weapon of choice, because you're going to need to do this. For now, I'm picking the Battle Axe because it's kind of memey. But whatever you're comfortable with PvPing with, that's what you're going to want to work towards. If it's a +5 boss weapon, that's also acceptable. Just remember, don't upgrade the boss weapon because it adds +2. So once you've upgraded that, you're going to quickly run into the parish. Kill this guy. You don't need to kill him, really. I can just disengage and go get the the soul of the Firekeeper. That's the one. Yeah, because we want to upgrade our Estus. So I'm going to quickly finish him, and then we're going to head off to our next bit. Bam. So we're going to head up into the parish, and we're going to let out our golden boy here, because we're going to take his ring later. So we lay him out, have a quick word with him. Then we can go back down to Firelink. We're going to go to see the Firekeeper, and we're going to reinforce our flask. So now we've got ourselves a +1 Estus. We're then going to kick this matey off. We're not actually going to fight him fair. So bam, bush, and he's gone. Now with him dead, we just log out, log back in, and his ring will appear where he was. Because it falls off the edge, but it pops back up. So we get ourselves some humanities and the Ring of Favour. So I'm upon that old Ring of Favour. After that, you're going to want to head back into the catacombs. Going to murder this guy. Notice I'm collecting souls as I go along, because obviously I'm not leveling up at all. It's not the purpose of this. We want to be as low as possible to match with as many as possible. So this time, I'm going to rest at the bonfire just in case I slip and fall. I've got the Ring of Sacrifice for that reason. You're then going to run through this level to the second lever. Going to push that in. Then after that, we're going to head across the bridge that we've just despiked. Going to run through. You can kill these guys as you run through, but you don't need to. So then we run down and we go to this staircase here. Now watch how I drop, because we're going to go see our old Vamos, which is our undead blacksmith. So you run down the stairs. Now if you remember from this drop from previous games, or if you did it yourself, is don't roll, walk off the edge. If you roll, you'll slip off and you will die. You will be most did. Oh, just like that skeleton. So some of them may follow you depending if you're running through, but just don't worry, keep your shield up, knock them down. And you, because you're getting revived by the necromancer. Then with them gone, we drop down to go see Vamos. So I go over here to slide down a little bit to take a little bit less full damage. Drop down, unlock the secret path. Now you're going to make a fire weapon +0, which is still a +5 weapon of whatever your PvP weapon of choice is. Then I come out and I kill Havel here because I want to be able to equip some armor and a shield, because like I said, I haven't leveled at all. And the reason I want heavier ones is I'm not going straight to PvP just yet. So we've got the Havel's ring. Next you head over to Andre, you want to get your Crest of Artorius, and you want to start buying some shards to upgrade your armor. Use however many you need to upgrade your armor as much as possible with the shards. For my 3 pieces, I'm probably buying more than I need, but don't worry about it. So once you've picked your armor and you've started upgrading it, like I said, you want to put it as high as you can in all pieces because it will really help. So I've picked something where you can still fast roll. You're going to want to fast roll. So I also realised I hadn't gone back to the merchant because there's something I wanted to pick up, which is of course the resident key and the bottomless box. We don't need them just now, so you don't need to get them straight away, and if you wanted to get them earlier you could have. So we're going to go over to here now. We're going to open up. So we use the Crest of Artorius to open up the area back here. I'm going to pick up the secret bonfire. So now we're going to run through the forest here. It's not Darkroot. No, it's Darkroot Forest. Yeah, Darkroot Basin's the other bit. And we're going to head over to Sif. Now our weapon isn't going to do much damage to Sif, but Sif is one of the easiest bosses to cheese in this game. He's so simple to beat. It might take a little while, but it's pretty easy to do. I'll show you my strategy for this. But before you go to Sif, first of all I'm going to run around the back of the tombstone without going to the front of the sword to get the Hornet ring. The tombstone, well the sword itself, only really wakes up the boss if you walk to the sword. So yeah, if you keep a wide circle he won't pop up straight away. Now this is going to be one of the hardest parts that you have to do in this run, and that's just called killing him. Not hard as in difficulty, but as in it weighs heavy on you. It's basically you just run away from Sif unlocked, and every time he does a running attack, that's when you go in again with running attack yourself, and then you keep running. As you can see, our poor doggo here, he's going down. Oh, my poor little Siffy. I'm sorry, you're a good boy really, but I need you dead. It's like taking old Yeller out back to shoot it. I'm so sorry. Oh, but yeah, so we put down the good doggo. I'm sorry Sif, but we need your thing. So we've got the Covenant of Artorius. Give him a little bow. After this you're going to want to head down into the swamp. So you can use the quick drop down route however you like. You're going to not want to touch any of the bonfires here. Now I say run straight through the swamp. Now normally on the original run you would kill all these guys and we could make ourselves a +10 or a +15 fire weapon, and that'd make it incredibly easy. But with weapon matchmaking we can't do that. The moment we match 0 to 10, if we go up any higher we'll start losing that. All boss weapons count as +5, so if someone drops you a better boss weapon, like say Quaeleg's Fury Sword or something, it's still only +5. Anyway, you're going to want to head through here, drop down into Ash Lake. From Ash Lake you're going to go and you're going to join the Dragon Covenant. Again, don't touch these bonfires so you can bone shard back to the top. Still think the dragon should be bigger. Okay, so now once you've got yourself your upgraded armor, you've upgraded as much as you can. I'm just memeing with the dragon head here. You're going to do some PvP. And even at SL4, I'm summoned by a giant dad. So this guy's probably got a plus 11 or maybe a plus 5 fire claymore. He could easily have a boss weapon. So we're going to go... Ooh, no backstab? Oh, well, wow. Connection. Oh, dear. Welcome to the world of Dark Souls PvP. I'm going to backstab him, then turn off... yeah, reverse roll backstab. Great swords, trivialized. Yeah, I'm going to set my global matchmaking to local. So what we're going to do here is we're going to PvP until we get ourselves 30 dragons. Oh, that's why we made our weapon fire and we used the Hornet ring. Notice I've got lighter armor, so I've got no poise. Alright, so like I said, we're going to just start going through these. I'll only show 3 fights because it's going to take forever. Now, some scumbags will try to heal on you, and yeah, so that's not how we honourable dragon duel. You get a point down. Now, you will find some super tryhards who are over-leveled with boss weapons. This guy was using Fury's sword. He got overconfident because he was absolutely beating my ass, and he managed to parry me. Now, I've noticed here he's parry spamming because he wants to meme with me, but he doesn't realise I'm a little bit better than I've let on, so I'm going to unlock and I'm just going to run backstab him. Dumbass. He kept trying to parry me. Don't get overconfident. Always respect PvE and always respect every PvPer, especially at lower levels. There are ways that they can insta-kill you. So once you've got yourselves your 30, you go back over to here. I'm going to give him 27 at once because I can't remember if you can give him 30 and you get all the rewards or you have to give him 1 extra ones at a time. So just to make sure I don't miss the dragon chest, because that's what we want. Now, of course, if you've got someone who can twink you items and they can give you like plus 15 armor and the dragon chest and all that sort of stuff, it will make this run a lot easier and a lot quicker. But then again, you could also summon an over-leveled phantom. But that's not the purpose of this. We're doing this no summons, no leveling, and only plus 5 weapons. So the reason we'd upgraded our weapons to now is to get that chest. So now that you've got your dragon form, you've got a 400 AR weapon that you can just insta-kill stuff. So I've gone back down into the swamp, and we're going to go get ourselves power within. So you want to be careful. Now, a lot of people, when you see them do this run, they get to here where power within is, and they get killed by this thing. But we're going to use our dragon breath to make it dead. Fighter PL actually did a really good video. I owe him credit for telling me to get power within. I did something a little bit different, and I'll talk about that later. But yeah, he really helped out. I forgot to say, I also, before I went to get power within, I jumped down here to get the grass crest shield because you want the stamina regen for the 4 kings. So there it is. Nice. After this, we're going to head back into the tomb of catacombs. We're going to run through and we're going to go get the seance ring. Now, I'm going to bone shard out of here once I get the seance ring because I just need to be able to equip power within. But if you don't, and you go right through this door that I just ran past there, you can go pick up Tranquil Walk of Peace, which is the most hilarious ganking spell in the world. Every ganker should use it. After this, you're going to want to go kill the Capra Demon. It should be pretty easy because if you notice, we do 280 per slap. Now, I could use power within and it would give me an extra 40% or 30%, whatever it is, but we don't need to. Bitch. Next, we're going to head on down into the depths and we're going to go get our pyromancy buddy because we want that pyro flame. How the hell a pyromancy got put in the bow here? Come on, man, you're making me look bad. After that, we're going to go back to Firelink, we're going to talk to him, and we're going to get ourselves a pyro flame. So next, this is the ass bit. Now, I've gone back to the armor here because I get hit a lot here. This room is cancer. Getting through here to get to the ghosts is going to be the hardest bit you do in New Londo. So, bam. Luckily, fire weapons are quite effective. What I like to do is I lead them back to the stairs here because in that room there's like 5, 6 of them and they gank the crap out of you. And their grab attacks are ridiculous. They come through walls, which is ridiculous. The weapon I've picked doesn't track well, so it's really hard to hit them. Like, the bigger axes like this, they have the worst moveset in the world. But anyway, you're going to want to head up top and we're going to make this man here dead. I'm sorry, my mage dude. Your armor looks cool, but I need you dead. So we've got the key to the seal now. After that, we're going to head on and we're going to unflood New Londo. Oh god, the first time I played this game, when I opened this I saw the water all flood out. I was like, oh, there's going to be a kraken. I was like, oh no. But But anyway, once that's done, you head back to Firelink and you're going to get yourselves ready. Now, you're going to swap over to your Seance Ring here. Put on your Grass Crest Shield, go into Dragon Form, equip Power Within. Like I said, I owe some credit to Fighter PL here for suggesting this. So we're going to head back down into New Londo. We're going to run through here because, oh god, you don't want to fight anything down here. So run through, I'll quickly show you the route down to get to the Four Kings, because that's what we do next. We're already there, lads. We're already there. I'm going to show you the full Four Kings fight, so this video is going to take a little bit longer. If I just skipped to the fight and I skipped to the end of the fight, then yeah, it'd be done. But obviously, I want to show you how I did it to give some people advice, because it is still a little bit hard. See, I don't even do well on this run. Like, I tried this without Dragon Form, and I just didn't have enough damage. You only do 50 per hit, so you can't kill them quick enough. I tried it with just Dragon Form. I was only doing 200 per hit, not enough. As you can see with Power Within, I'll do 290 per hit, which is a massive boost, and it makes the difference between failing and not. So you go down to the very first one, you use your Power Within, so this very first little sticky out bit on the stairs, you drop, and the first Four King is going to appear directly to your right as you drop down if you're facing forwards. Like I said, the very first one. So I'm going to quickly use my Ashen. This lasts 100 seconds, so it's pretty good for this boss. So there he is. So we're going to run at him straight away. If he does his ranged attack, that can seriously mess up your run. So you're going to want to learn his moveset, because if you don't, that will happen. Now, I got hit there, so I'm going to hit him. 291. Now, when you use your Estus here, it's only really safe to use one. You use two, you're going to get hit. Now, when he goes purple, you're going to want to roll away at least 3 times, fast rolls that is, to not be next to him. When he does the thrust, you're going to roll to his right, and you're going to be like, bam, bam. If you're locked on, you can move around that without rolling, but I don't want to lock on because when the others spawn. So roll towards his swings to not get clipped by them. The closer you are, the less damage he does. If you notice, I've also got 10 humanity. Building up your humanity builds up your defenses. If you had 99 humanity, you pretty much have the same defenses if you had full armor. Messed up my roll there. You wanted to roll to the right a little bit, roll left, roll right. Now the second one spawned because I messed up the run a little bit, but it doesn't matter. We can still bring it back because we still do a lot of damage. So I've walked into a hit there, but I used my shield. Now your shield is useful for blocking if you don't see the attack or you don't roll in time. Like, I couldn't see him because I was killing the other one, so I had my shield up just to be safe. So we're going to get greedy here, but you don't want to. It's safe to do hits in twos. Like I said, if you use 2 Estus, you're going to get hit. I learned that in the fight. So 1, 2, and that's safe. And when they're dying like that, if you hit them, you can still do damage to their collective HP pool. So it is worth to keep smacking them. So he's going for the thrust, roll slightly to the right. 1, 2, missed the second one. You have to get close because it's done. Power Within just turned off, but at this point in the fight, it's okay. Now, when he does that spin away, you're going to want to get away as quickly as possible. I didn't there, so he did his grab. If you roll 4 times away from the grab, you will be out of range, then you'll be able to hit him. If you do a little runaway, then 2 rolls, you can avoid it. If you roll just slightly to the right, sometimes you can miss it too. Now, I got very lucky there. I got greedy, I went for an extra hit. Sometimes you'll only want to do 1 hit, depending on where you are in the animation. So I'm going to get 2 here. It's almost done. I got greedy, got 3. Like I said, 3 gets you punished. This is not a perfect run or a guide. I'm going to keep smacking him whilst he's dying. The last Four King hasn't even spawned yet, so we've been quick enough. Luckily, he's right next to us, so we've managed to avoid that ranged beam attack. Like I said, if they do the ranged beam attack and then they do the AoE one, they're both going to hit you and they will insta-kill you. So don't get greedy. Take your time. Finish it. That's the Four Kings dead. So now that the 4 kings are dead, we've got Dragon Form and our regen, we've even got our Power Within, so we're now pretty overpowered already. Look, SL4 just to prove it, no summons, no helps, no cheats. Hell, I'm not even that good at PvE, I managed to do it. So like I said, this guide is aimed at people that have already played the game. I didn't do a step-by-step guide. I didn't tell you where you have to go and show you where all the little hidden routes are. That I expect you to know. If you are completely new, however, I would say watch my overpowered early video, look at that one, and use that as a start to go through the game. I would say for your second character, that's when you want to get the Red Eye Orb to start invading. As for everyone who's looking to twink and go welcome people to Dark Souls, let them know Revan sent you, because that's what we're going to be doing next. Me, however, I'm about to start building my pyromancer, so I've got a soul level 48 version, a soul level 80, a soul level 99, and a 125 version. So look forward to those videos coming soon. I'm buying some cracked red eye orbs. Buy as many as you can before you come out here. You'll have to invade and get your humanities up to be able to actually get the full red eye orb. But yeah, go invade, kill people. It'll be very easy because you will one-shot them with this build, and it will single one-shot anyone with a backstab Hornet ring in dragon form. So yep, that's it. that's the run. We've got Red Eye Orb. Video is 20 minutes. It may take you an hour to 2 when you're actually running around these things just because of travel time, but I hope that helped. Big shout out to FirePL who suggested Power Vin. It took a 5-hour run down to an hour run. Later.